Hey guys, today I'm going to be recapping the second part to the premiere of Drag Race Season 17, Drag Queens Got Talent. The queens walk back into the workroom and Susie Toot is on cloud nine for winning the very first challenge of the season. On the other end of the spectrum, Acacia Forgot is not happy that her actual talent was rated last on Raider Queen. I said this last week, and a lot of you guys agreed that Acacia showed an actual talent and she wasn't bad. I felt bad for her then, and I still do. Lexi saying she's not sure whether these baby queens have ever voted before sent me. So it's a new week in the workroom, and the tables have officially turned for Group 2. Corey King's crush on Lydia Collins is growing stronger, and they are very cute together. There is also a spark between Lucky Stars and Arietti. This is a horny season, y'all, and I'm into it. Hormona Lisa says that she's going to be doing stand-up for her talent show. And as we all know from the past, this doesn't tend to go very well. Crystal asks Acacia if she will be strategic in her Raider Queen voting to ensure that she lip syncs against someone that isn't a fierce performer. She says yes and tries to do a bit of sleuthing in the workroom to figure out who does this for a living. At that moment, icon and legend Lawrence Chaney enters the workroom. To me, this says, I'm getting ready for all winners too. She asks if the rooster before her is cake or cock, and it turns out to be cock. This is her way of announcing that the category for this week's runway is it cake? Show us your booty. As the queens get ready, they express concern that Lexi will fall flat on her face during her roller skating talent. They continue to refer to her as auntie or grandma, and as a almost 36-year-old woman, and Lexi's 33, I have to say, excuse me? Anya shares that she's felt on the outs a lot in her life, and she's not used to opening up to people. And I'm hoping that this is a positive edit for her, where we get to see her blossom with her fellow sisters. Hormona continues to irritate the girls by saying that if they vote her last, they're going against RuPaul, who handpicked her himself. I mean, there's always a villain every season, and I guess Hormona is the villain. So on the main stage this evening, we have RuPaul looking stunning in blue. We have Michelle Visage. We have T.S. Madison, and extra special guest judge, Doechii. I honestly thought that she was Lux Noir London for a second. So category is it cake? And I gave my top two to Arietti. Stunning wig, stunning mug, and nice cake. Her runways just really speak to me. I mean, look at her feed on Instagram. Tell me this isn't the most aesthetic thing you've ever seen. Tell me you're not excited for her next post. By the way, did you catch Michelle's face when not one but two Marie Antoinettes came out on the main stage? She said she is sick of seeing this done on Drag Race, and they continue to do it. So it's time for the talent show, and first up we have Sam Starr doing a country performance. I liked her outfit. It was a perfectly fine number. It wasn't my favorite of the week, but it definitely wasn't the worst. Then we have Anya Nerve doing an original track. I thought this was really fun and exciting and catchy, and you can tell that Rue really likes Anya. Next up, we have Crystal Envy doing an original track. Her song sounded like Bang Bang. Did you hear that, or was it just me? She is absolutely a great performer, and I would not want to go up against her. Now we have Hormona Lisa doing stand-up comedy, and as predicted, this did not go well. Where were the jokes? It doesn't help that the cast aren't really warming to her either, so they also just weren't laughing because they're not a fan. Then we had Corey King doing an original track. She shakes that ice. I've noticed that Corey loves a drink. It was good, but at this point there had been so many original track performances that I just wanted something a bit different. Speaking of, then we had Lana Geray also performing to an original track. And don't get me wrong, Lana knows how to move. She has some really great tricks up her sleeve, but she looked really dead behind the eyes. I wish she was more expressive and emotive on her face. And last but certainly not least, we had Lexi Love doing a roller skating talent. Now this is the one I was excited for. The bitch is roller skating and lip syncing and doing multiple splits. She did not disappoint. This was the best one of the week. Overall, I felt that the talent show performances from Group 1 were stronger than Group 2, but let me know what you thought. So it's time for Raider Queen, and honestly, I was surprised at some of their placements. I thought they would all put Hormona dead last, but Corey King showed up at the bottom, so did Sam Starr. They were not voting as fairly as last week. Back on the main stage, Crystal and Lexi are made the top two of the week. Do you agree with this? I don't know if I would have put Crystal there. I might have put Anya there, but hey, she did a great job. They lip sync to Alter Ego by Doechii. For two white girls, this was an insane performance. Like, this could have been double win worthy. Lexi ends up winning though, and it feels absolutely correct. Guys, I told you from episode 1 that I think Lexi's going to go all the way, and I stand by it. When it came to the bottom queen of the week, it was, as expected, Hormona Lisa. She now needs to lip sync against Acacia Forgot, which is what Acacia wanted. They perform to Yes and by Ariana Grande, and Acacia pulls a makeup brush out of her ass. This could have been a double sachet, sorry, this was not a great lip sync. However, Rue decides to save Acacia and give Hormona one last chance. Enter the Badunkadunk tank. So Hormona is presented with 10 levers. Pull the lever, Kronk. She has a 1 in 5 chance of staying depending on which lever she pulls. If the lever she pulls results in Michelle getting dunked, she gets to stay. She pulls number 7 and Michelle plunges into the depths. Not only are the queens pissed that Hormona gets to stay, but she also wins a trip to Vegas. What this now means is that only one more queen can be saved this season. And guys, this twist sucks. Why does it suck? Well, just like the chocolate bar twist in season 14, production can rig this one very easily. If you think they're not going to produce the hell out of this twist, think again. My husband is a little bit of a tech guy, he's a little bit of a science nerd, and he was like, that lever isn't even connected to Michelle's seat. There is actually a pause between when the lever was pulled and when Michelle dropped, which indicates that it wouldn't have mattered which lever Hormona pulled, they wanted her to stay. This means that they will save the queen they want to save later on in the season, sort of like Bosco. I don't like when twists like this sort of treat the audience like they're dumb, like we actually believe that this is all up to fate and chance. We know this is rigged, so let's not act like it's a fair process. However, I'm seated, I'm still going to watch and enjoy, but guys, please don't think that this is up to fate or chance, because it really isn't. I also just want to add that it was really heartwarming to see this tribute to the Vivienne at the end of the episode. I know that she was honoured at DragCon UK as well. She will forever live on in our hearts. So my friends, next week is a design challenge, and the Raider Queen receipts will be revealed. I am seated for the messy drama that is to come. What did you think of this week's episode and the results? What do you think of the Badunkadunk tank? Let me know all your thoughts, and I'll be back soon with another video.